Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy.
Byron, Manchester City disappointed one because I'm not fulfilled to commit to me and some more.
Yeah. Social morning, Nottingham Forest, no more creative opportunities, but to me and finish it. Drew Champions League knockout stages, ni say over 2 legs. In Tiosha, Jumedi ne ba ne wie en koma Pep Guardiola ne mrante ne di ya. Ose na mrante ni susu se nukreni bebre na adwen yom se wo se Man City winning against Leipzig, but Leipzig here team bia Bundesliga nim so wa build it brand, you know, wa building the structures, no omunye boboku omuto akese bebre na so mo players bit say Christophe Nkunku, Andre Silva, very fine players, Amadou Hadar, Yusuf Paulsen, you know, those are players, omunye world class players, but omubo as a team, and Marco Rossi, Swayejma Salzburg, or within the Red Bull, you know, football system, no, wanena namuanti, or one of those fine tactical brains you can find around the world, and especially in the Bundesliga. It sounds like over 2 legs for another 90 minutes of football. Manchester City or the Etihad. Yes, there's no away goal rule and all of that, but the quality of this Manchester City side, especially at home, they are to qualify. Blip, but I'm saying there was a Man City for your penalty be in the dying embers of the game. Mrs. Valdiol, Croatia defender, and so no, the goal no share no be we say na necessity Ruben Dias or the necessity na Betis no di hurry. Or be better say now on your good leap and on your good jump, but hono me sure say referees be or there are certain situations and referees bet me reconsider sa goal, but last minute penalty call now referee na ngeno make it so much of a difference. But I'm not too disappointed knowing say it's over 2 legs and the Champions League now was all tactical kakra won you just the Man City cannot always win. I know na mpese ya na etie 40 as a football no was but we need the bia na obetumi anya nkunimdie no be bear draw be bear losses over a long season, and the bia Man City draw na lose na halad in common aba and na halad in fit system na branche goals or show Premier League no omo fit your team system Salah, Harry Kane, Rashford no mean na ntumi share goals now washe no. So I don't know why this issue keeps coming up. One share goal per and on fit system one share goal per na onya few touches one but the guy the numbers no astronomical. So results are yes, based on the qualities of this Man City side, you are expecting say home or away on Betriaphobia. So but that's not how the Champions League is, especially in away games. Who free fiako be fie no enough form inti ebe de be si what he had nyame adoma na otwe ba be si be senia, and then the next 2 weeks be senia be si akọ. But for betting for the betters and we're disappointing, but the point, and he said that's football. You take the results and you move on.
You try English teams, no, because by 2 or 3 seasons, you might dominant in the Champions League.
Yeah.
But this time, first leg will be winning.
Yes, I know. So those first legs, no, Chelsea against Dortmund, Chelsea problems. Because the results be at Chelsea in Sabeka Biano. I was was saying na coach Graham Potter system. No, so in Kano D can buy no about Trebak, about Wesley Fofana, no about Thiago Silva, no about Marco Correas, ne 3 centre backs, no about Raheem Sterling as a left wing back. Into no ni Kukuria and operate on the left. No when that Rhys James on the right. When you midfield of maybe Denis Zakaria, ne Jorginho. No when you Mason Mount. No when you other players. When you more Kai Havertz. No mne Christian Pulisic. No. But again, the issues of injuries, the issues of team no crano key players, new players no but Badia Shale, Enzo Fernandez, Mudiuki, Destro Fofana. These are players you know, to me, me sure say obi betumi aka susu dia say no crany boys we no me boys omura in the major league such as the EPL or the Champions League to make a significant difference. Todd Bowley and in penny for them say omo draining in a long term into man talk apart from João Felix and maybe Raheem Sterling and some few additions. Man top players make that instant impact. And you say Chelsea there either say omo Pam Graham Porter, which I doubt down by money time. Chelsea situation here critical, and the issues of goals. Almost star player number 9 Papa no ye Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang man registered for Champions League football. The how Aubameyang cranny say so no air signal do na no money Dortmund e kwa kobo no a legend of Dortmund no into me anko she goals no I want to me anko bobo no otine Barcelona no nyese say bio na Barca for hia no na Chelsea for mom na omso mu hia no abrante by crimes in the first 3 or 4 games not just say goals ne but make am so buy no she mask or she go na no a mask, you know, but all of a sudden we drop you out of the pecking order. Players ni be lose form. Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech say, what is he exactly doing at this Chelsea Football Club? And the injuries of N'Golo Kante, the system has to change. Integrate Porter or challenges kakra, and that's how football is. For example, in Liverpool situation, last season almost fights on all fronts: Carabao, FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League. You run into the new season, or the Gakpo Aba, or the Darwin Nunez Aba. But of course, injuries to Diogo Jota, Diaz, Luis Diaz. But Osha midfield honor, almost best player, an 18-year-old last season. No, Bomo, almost under 18s. Yes, Stefan Bajcetic. So Henderson, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Joe Gomez, Trent Alexander-Arnold. So the two good players for Liverpool, goalkeeper Alisson Becker and the 18-year-old midfielder. So Liverpool, so no, in terms of, you know, the significant shift. We share more than more ball last season. Now we share send your drum pempen so and now ball in the year. Now we say football no ya na. Brony Becker said test topsy-turvy, you know. Liverpool the DM say Adani crowd. Manchester City draw, I think said that can possibly be the best performance. Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs. Well, Spurs and Antonio Conte, you know, you can't even expect too much of. You can't expect too much of the Spurs team. You can't expect too much. Yes, Harry Kane or anymore, but in situations where you are going to play with Ode Papa Sa, ne Oliver Skip, no man, you know. That's a bit of a problem. According to Fraser Foster and all of that. So
a clever chamber wants to say another factor. So the break now England for now my place no right after the World Cup no more. After World Cup, no, the following week, no ball. Yes, I know, but the other argument they said there are certain teams, for example, in the La Liga, or more matches than more England. Some Madrid are ball 15, 8 or 6 or 7 more games than a lot of the teams in the Premier League. Yes, very relevant point because December break no be expected so De Bruyne Premier League need their one or more, but that's always been the case. You know, that's always they've never had a break during those periods, and of course, World Cup. No, so no. I'm say apart from Marcus Rashford, then a few other players. I'm say clubs need be brave, any players need be brave as in terms of form and all of that. So for the Premier League, yes, Manchester United Konya draw against Barcelona. Me sure say Old Trafford, grand venue for European nights. So between reaction against Barcelona. Chelsea situation is predictable. Liverpool a bit weird, but you know, almost soldier on maybe there's the end of an era. But me sure say Jurgen Klopp all of a sudden will lose to that can't be the case. I'm say almost transfers ne was some here Napoli for number 4 a Korean Minja. Yes, he's Minjan. Or Sabrantiano. that's a good player.
Yeah, that's a good player. Jude Bellingham, Aston Villa or Argentina Brante Alvarez. Yes, very solid. And I even Brighton for central midfield Diana, Arsenal for Penny Caicedo. You know, those are options at Liverpool for Betumiare because it's evident some midfield no problem kakrao. And then Nim so near too sharp. Chelsea medical can say predictable. Man City will qualify over Leipzig. That I have no doubts in my mind about that. And of course, Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs, Spurs
against AC Milan.
I'm saying, oh, fear dear, Chairman, bet many results against Milan.
Okay, Andy, to us,
Chairman, Champions League no player of the weekend, where
Champions League, I boy.
In the Bono, Tuesday, Vinicius Junior. Okay, well, UEFA for the nominees, no, about
for player of the week.
Yeah, player of the week. Lozano from Napoli, Vinicius Junior, Riyad Mahrez, and Hakan Çalhanoğlu, and Vinicius Junior. Okay, now everyone Inter Milan so every new game no by 1-0. Now everyone who say starting a model lineup ne by no. Now Romelu Lukaku ewo bench. Emma Omubusa Inter CEO a friend say Bebe Murata say I didn't know Lukaku at na bench. Now asamwa Murata e catching century ne say Lukaku again we say was it Lukaku weight no 103 kg. Na enunti enomde abranche no etna bench no mo say Lukaku e betin lose weight kakra, but interestingly Lukaku na CEO no ka say weigh 103 nti no mde etna bench no Lukaku mom na be ma obehye goal Emma Inter Milan etimi e win game no enra na no, and after the game ombusa Lukaku say yaso mo ayedu ama say won na enye fit na Lukaku say da bi ono no oye fit say Lukaku e goal last Saturday in about 189 days no shegu or shegu last Saturday enra Lukaku also share another goal na eno na Ferdinand Chairman one aye Owen Hargreaves say Chelsea air pen number 9 Chelsea at £97.5 million ko to Lukaku enka ombesere say Chelsea Emma Lukaku chance with this Chelsea setup Chelsea team chrome say no because argument no say Chelsea players are and come be play to Lukaku bi say Mudrik mo and Joao Felix mo ball no come be more ama Lukaku in the box no benya goals ni be enso etime minim say Chelsea Emma Lukaku and a new chance Chelsea setup with new players aba Enzo Fernandez on midfield na Joao Felix ni Mudrik mo Maduke mo so omo jejira na Lukaku jira box ni mo a ebi at this time enema be fa dia ma Chelsea.
Well, anyway, you think that Lukaku will be flourishing in this new Chelsea setup?
Very premature. Mentias Rio Ferdinand on Hargreaves be making such commentary because he scored a goal against FC Porto. I mean, he spent the whole season at Chelsea. BBNC or my Johnny Quine. Circumstances scored the free Chelsea. So Onuamu Lukaku krano psychologically no you're ready for a comeback to Chelsea. I think says Obenya come back to Chelsea one the fitness because in the weight no professional footballer be at that high level no only sa weight no yes or born home modiash go the game before in game no so no na onya appearance of free injury by so enche. I hope Sanka Inter Milan no Obenya good run. Because a loan deal there, Sanko, good run, no, to me provide 15, 17, 18, 19, 20 goals. Because Lukaku competition, Edin Dzeko, Lautaro Martinez, Joachim Correa, unfortunately, Onunya available, I'm saying long-term injury. But just a goal, yes, it was a good goal. Goal or share against FC Porto, no, was a solid goal. But Yaman America, Yamre one obegeni sa professional fitness no for weight wait, you know, onya sad your money right. I think the best coach for Lukaku ankasa no Antonio Conte. Coach Obemani pressure amano who say Obemanu be physically and tactically, technically no Obemana you know in the best of shapes. But just a goal against FC Porto and to draw that conclusion. Yeah, you say Chelsea was our problem, no. Chelsea had a lot of creators, number 10s, João Felix, Mudryk, Christian Pulisic, or that Hakim. Boys some bet me create opportunities, no. But Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang situation, you know, till date, Obia nim what the situation was. And then some Chelsea cry almost first 24 and now first 18 cry now. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang going to me, mem. Why would you register? Badiashile ahead of what we say Pierre, knowing the sort of quality of as a world acclaimed centre forward. You know, Aubameyang gave Babebo football and Ubetme in the side issues at Unchain. But from Arsenal to Barcelona, from Dortmund, you know, what Chelsea or your boy on him goes nation. So. Lukaku story ni dia premature in my estimation. Yama Lukaku na mrekakra and may train Lukaku na so response. Me sure say na no pay what it is someone Rio and Owen Hargreaves no can ye. I had the react, but I'm not too sure at this material moment Lukaku or Chelsea will not be mu. No, I'm not too sure about that. He's not in the right frame of mind for a return to England, Chairman. Yes.
Okay, Andy, transfer.
Okay, Chairman, Yamra and games are the Europa League and big one. Yedi home komono the Ekoso ewo Old Trafford. That is Manchester United coming against FC Barcelona. First leg no ewo company results ni 2-2. Enti ena yehesere nema ABC akona yen chance yesi na yenko Barcelona for akache ni yenko yesere nema esiatie Barca how we travel ye beduru Manchester krom ho no no jarema yen videos na Barcelona arrival ewo Manchester and said enra na ye Barca squad no chairman ya no ni je play Lisandro Martinez and Malaysia mo and I know no mujejina hono once any other players no no na monti training no and no ospire wo training nya Emma Empo Tenak ekwe ni pre-match conference no conference wo na openyine sa o tie no atu se no ne Tenak eno mu nem but probable lineups no aba me pese e behwe no ansana obi bewram na Jeremy lineups a eno aba beto dwa likely say tima two sides no ebe yusu en enti chairman ni players are and the two sides no ebe yusu en no Oko Barcelona Marc-André ter Stegen Jordi Alba Andreas Christensen Araujo any Kundi e would defense Frankie de Jong Busquets and so back after the injury and also everything starting Frank Kessie on Barcelona for also miss both Pedri and Gavi is suspended Pedri Suepra nti and umsusu say Frank and Kessie be start omo de Sergio Roberto nso abeshim Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha. This is Barca squad. I to after any more training, no. So betting
but most the Barca fans are very confident that they are going to win at the Old Trafford. In India, but it's going to be hard, especially considering the form of Marcus Rashford. No? And then Manchester United run. No? This is going to be a tough one. Very, very tough one.
United so team and so abano. David here, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, Casemiro back. Sabitzer and so back Veros Bruno Fernandes Rashford and Jadon Sancho. This is the squad I hear him say Nyami at my name game no 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
We a Europa League playoff. Overtries.
Yeah, chairman.
Manchester United Barcelona.
So first leg na go na ehwe no say no na ebegina so dia kasa dia na ebeka say no krani and then you your football papa ehwe e say first leg na ehu not exactly the Johan Cruyff a friend of total football no but who say any din no any bre any high press of course lots of defensive mistakes quality goals and all of that it's my grown ankasa especially second half no the NF papa ye no cry ho say teams mienu we no so no basically sleeping giants and I hu pempen so a Xavi e de Barcelona bedru me cry there me say La Liga ni dem say Barcelona fa ni sa e den so a Manchester United be Champions League football next season because baby omo Premier League ne so no, if it's a Man City and Arsenal slip krana omo krana potential to be champions of the EPL. So significant improvement from two managers, Xavi and the opinion Freddy Ten Hag. I'm sure say Europa League ne there competitions and a competition at teams no and our coaches and our managers ni no omo nsaka a major statement say no kweni baby no mo dada from for example post Sir Alex Ferguson, and in the case of Barcelona maybe post Ernesto Valverde, Ana Luis Enrique, levels of Barcelona drew no quite appreciable. But in terms of even the records, the last 11 European games, Manchester United about Old Trafford no were lusumu Ninginanu see last year against Real Sociedad near Atletico Madrid. So these are Spanish oppositions, and again you bet me I place into context. Maybe the Spanish teams know better results against United or Old Trafford. Now for FC Barcelona now so the last 3 games against Manchester United no. Well, we need 2 and our drawback. We don't lose to be scoreline here 6-2 in terms of all of the 3 games. Barcelona leading Manchester United by 6 goals to 2. But again, in Barcelona's case, we saw free Champions League in the drop by Europa. No, but even in the Champions League, we lose 2 away games. So it could be possible. So look, there's a Barcelona side. Yes, doing so well in the Spanish Primera Liga, but again, a different face by European football competition, because last week game no any that's one said Barca results against Manchester United or the Camp Nou, but a draw in my estimation a fair reflection of the game. Barcelona biggest problem in the injuries to Pedri and the suspension to Gavi. Unfortunately for FC Barcelona, Casemiro is back. Me assure say within the Manchester United setup, we Rafael Varane, a senior player onim Barcelona team ni papa ye ya branch of Casemiro, and in the partnership with Michel Sabitzer. And the point and say even last weekend, Kranuna Casemiro nya available for Man United. When ya long period of rest, into a fully fit. Fully concentrated, fully committed. You know, Casemiro in central midfield without, and I'm sure someone ran Sergio Busquets grand started. So it could be Frank Kessié and Frankie de Jong. Jumaya was our central midfielder. No, he said there's no Pedri and there's no Gavi. So there's Sergio Roberto share last weekend against Cadiz, or a player, or a true and true, you know, Catalonia, you know, a Barcelona guy, or I'm sorry, captains the crown. You know, quality, you know, to me making much of a difference. Yes, new levels of Pedri and Gavi. But again, there's goalkeeper Andre ter Stegen, brilliant form. Me assure say Xavi tie Barcelona supporters no, and onko yet say Pep Guardiola defenders need to be no, and then me assure say Andres Christensen be chance here. No, ne Jules Koundé ne be boni 2 Rojo ne be samba abe boni 4 na Balde na boni 3 na midfield. My estimation is a more of a midfield battle, because with Casemiro in there, they are Manchester United be dominating some midfield no, alongside Sabitzer, Bruno Fernandes and Kaiser Vegas na say no. In fact, initially Vegas every take buy no. Make I say ne born akwa Peter Crouch in Kuala Bremen na or Peter Crouch you know, but a branch you know Juma Yama Manchester United because on the button into Usha's probable lineup here Andy Casillas the buy here Usha be the Vegas question now as Rashford the chi into enano so lineup when it looks more like a 4-4-2, because Jadon Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, so Nansemo, you see on the wings, Sancho on the wings. Into Vegas and Rashford, no, Ronald Arroyo, any Christensen were marking these 2 guys, because Vegas number drop it abeka midfielders no a create numerical superiority no ombenya numbers no on fifth ni o into omunya sa numbers na untumi match yomo no he said there's no Sergio Busquets and the talent or the creativity of Pedri and Gavi into sa midfield battle ni very key, and of course there could be changes or betumi the Alejandro Garnacho abem now where you Vegas a free now Rashford are maintaining the position now Bruno Fernandes has shifted to 10 or now Alejandro Garnacho no Abebo on the wings. Again, the biggest difference is in Rashford. He has a goal every 75 minutes. So in that crowd, so bet now, I can assure you, say there Marcus Rashford will score. I mean, acquires a share Premier League Nasia or predict Manchester City and the good days of Real Madrid or predict either Ronaldo and Karim Benzema and even Lionel Messi at FC Barcelona. There's a great probability 70, 75, 78% say Marcus Rashford ebeshe go ne. But I was say Man United supporters any kuono any players ni nyade show mutrim say ball aye ba be boy na nwumre no away go rule bia nya adwuma into any form of win. It's in the game no ye no. Into Barcelona bana otminya and Kaiser European football is the favorite of Robert Lewandowski. So nya good day na Rafinha so form no in kakra ba or replace Osman Dembele no. Yes, ye nya the best out of him, but I think the last 3 or so, in fact, in the game against Man United, our Camp Nou Crano, Mimi Susu say Rafinha on and the best Barcelona player. Javi Yini Frimo and the Boafu Bebreba. No, Kasenti. Barcelona team nan Kasai nan Bejina Frankie de Jong, so Robert Lewandowski, goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen and Rafinha, because Rafinha no only look sure on the pray on you know right wing corner because and Rafinha or Katina cross the bar there Lewandowski a presence in the box and my game no yadim, but on our basic problems. And on Inter Milan the show in the Champions League oh pressure mo the brony friend na Jules Koundé normally Andres Christensen and Ronaldo is a fantastic child, but na mistakes no so especially in the Champions League into knowing the pace of Rashford, knowing the hard work of Vegas, that Jadon Sancho so afen and kakra so but Alejandro Garnacho ne Palestri Sam Rant and of course Barcelona so on options in Ansu Fati and an array of players who can make a difference for them, but Old Trafford so a special ground for European football, and I think some momentum no say Man United for GDS from Kosa it's a new dawn and everything is possible. Old Trafford, chairman. Barcelona could certainly be in trouble in so man sort out defensive issues no, because a lot of the times Barcelona's best players Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and so twice so there then so there's a problem with the defense, and without Sergio Busquets, and it's a day for Frankie de Jong because boss Sergio Busquets is available and was some make it, especially Frankie de Jong. No, he said Manchester United for no dinner chiche. Branton me ba me ma diabetes say, but was Barcelona for Chiame Kamami and San Maba. So person Man United for no sign maybe the next transfer window Man United samba na sue biom padia is how much way, but on the evidence of the form of Rashford, Chironoso, Varane, he knows how Barcelona plays. Lisandro Martinez, very aggressive. And young Kaiser David here so form here. In fact, Ten Hag were because all picking the right back, no Diego Dalot, fantastic fullback. But Aaron Wan-Bissaka somehow, some defensive qualities there. Diego Dalot and Famau, Yenimsa Luxor regaining the confidence. No, Casemiro is back. Michel Sabitzer from Leipzig to Bayern. Yes, Leipzig was good, but Bayern a bit subdued. But when your platform for person or cherry as say onimbo ne boankasa into onusu bayere no now when you Bruno Fernandes as I say on fa ball in near go bebre or a very direct or share the goal or share is it yes against Leicester City? She pass or the man Rashford now. Bruno Fernandes, so one player. Yeah, Rashford the edge fans not right, but Bruno so boy Jumapa as one of the leaders within the squad. Based on the form of all of these Man United players, almost Sabo Fear, knowing the defensive problems of FC Barcelona, missing two creative boys of Munimbo ball La Liga nim Omiemiensa Anomia 9 Vinicius Rodrigo Pedri Gavi missing Rantie Mienue in this Barcelona setup. Certainly Ombenya impact kakra. And knowing said there's no away goal rule that's in favor of FC Barcelona because Lewandowski so no not just one goal that could be trouble. Rashford will score. Chairman, Rashford will score. It's at the end of
Rashford to score anytime.
I know the anytime, especially on your sad true pass. No, who said Vegas abe bo 8? No, who said Rashford airpen Semonia do anymore. You know, so at the end of the day, Man United will qualify. Old Trafford want to, get the bars back, and Ten Hag, whichever way possible. Old Trafford will be buzzing. And that year, no cry no. Benya win over FC Barcelona. It's unfortunate. I'm sorry, FC Barcelona. The La Liga is yours, but this Europa League game is for Manchester United.
Okay. I mean, just as a Barca fan, so the quick grandma, my club will be a name and name, but yeah, anyway, Obi are predicting a qualification for Manchester United, which means that they win.
Yeah.
Because you say the no away goal rule.
Yeah.
So which means that you need the win.
Yeah.
And you can say yes.
Yeah, no qualification more because near her nonsense. So me investors no. Near her nonsense. So Juventus 1-1 first leg. The Obiano Sianko Juventus qualification. Chawas here, Juventus to
win.
Oh, Nan's home.
Yeah,
I do the show. Di Maria movie.
Okay. Monaco Leverkusen so first leg 3-2 for Monaco. Ewo away and I so Mbabe Bufi.
Monaco win.
Okay, but PSV ni Sevilla so they done.
PSV will win the won't qualify.
Ajax match in Edinburgh.
Ajax ni Union Berlin.
And the match
0-0. Ajax sent me and she go fie.
Kudus to score.
Yeah.
Anytime scorer. Ajax be qualify.
Yeah, Ajax be qualify.
Well, Ajax supporters no. Ejarifa on picture to so go through Germany hono. Go for them so mo kono and they say likely tend to kwabisi. Ajax supporters no. Go through Germany no. They Ejari so yakata to many mo so mo no and they are. So ultras no mo hardwene pa no.
Job the picture about them there yakata to many. Now, said you was I had the opportunity. Okay, was it only Tottenham Hotspurs? Champions League. Was it? I think.
Yeah, Lucas Moura.
Yes. Namo Amsterdam. Me free Amsterdam the next day. It's never that. I mean, that Holiday Inn, Arena Towers. Any stadium on China. Na Andy, go for the bus stadium. Oh, because you're big gate video, your problems on messing call. I'm a fans, I'm strong, and I know, say, and on the per se, on many qualification over, Berlin, a very stubborn side, very, very stubborn side, Berlin, very, very strong at home, and so it's very hard. So much.
But Papa Joseph, so Echo lose first leg, 1-0, and then return leg.
I'm qualified.
Roma and Salzburg.
Roma to score 2 goals.
Okay.
So I'm qualified as any Morino said the cup there. So say on there. Competition we say there on Salzburg was on my dream power. Say Red Bull for franchise.
Yes.
I'm harding.
Okay. Now, Chawa leaked Arsenal JC Naba for 2023-2024.
Minyam we facture me.
Oh, okay. I know Abba. Yeah. I don't really have guys who are because we did.
There we are. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
They won't master the come from the free way. Now, just the answer just to check out. Sorry, just here fair. Super just here for pa. Don't we wages no.
am for more Champions League be more
nyashi yabebo Champions League ya boy we next season ebubi
okay
next season e dey bo champ o dey bibia ya you go be champion yabebo Champions League say Napoli dey to this year dey na be next year some kind of predictions in Napoli ada Riviera oye Real Madrid na maji any two dey one kasa this is Napoli be this year or Napoli did this year as I imagine next year just in share Madrid atiase say no sa no ye share Madrid
dodgy
na Madrid can say we dey one player we say
danasem na that's what we can
say nyama yi bi ni that was so of us every brother the
chairman no me be yi video bi chere akora bi ana o ma address no Victor Osimhen na almost say na nya akora no nko a nya nipa ba ko na almost say Italy especially San Naples or no or more weaker as a no akoye children's week or dress as a hero enti enkurade bebrebe no mu heroes on said ba ko yi ba ko de ba ko so ni ti say akora no oye kokokora ni o ma painting black
so we say on black we akora we black we painting no we na but we say Italians ni be ADD the parents attempt say no wa painting black right o de trust
what me
o de trust
okay na Chelsea training grounds or video biama say Chelsea supporters na kakra bia no adiketo bia da ebufu abawo na video we say ba bonten enu anwumre and almost say Chelsea baby omo danye team na nka say so omo nhede hu de omo ye but e wo Koba ho no omo team no e train a uhu as a coach Manchester United
no problem
na Arsenal more Dutch players omo team
there be
but no most our Dutch players
en ka Dutch player asem obo Arsenal yen ye do ma Manchester yen ye ton ma Manchester o Arsenal no de tetew Van Persie ba England or Manchester ho or my ho na say opeha chain ha what you say na ye catch and say dey na be trophy no I be peja trophy no on the 28th of May Arsenal ye lift the EPL trophy no ye nyina me land ho bi land ho ma go Arsenal ye guguru trophy no cause 19 years ye nyi bi na so oba wa obati ye yano yo wami ko so on pass on Manchester on ka
asempe na jamini won Champions League games ni views and Europa League no so obi ka say players wo nim bobo dey Thursdays there
ya no munyina
da na ye hade omo afa games we say Dortmund and Chelsea and omo di nipa ehwe e wo wiase nyina e bai and omo fa PSG and Bayern now Dortmund and Chelsea omo si nipa 30 million and ehwe Bayern PSG so Bayern 47 million but Europa League game Barcelona Manchester United
116 million say normal we dey say but mo say who said the tier say Bayern Barcelona ne
Manchester United
omo large following on say among for teams we know among for the jemo pa ka Bayern dey ni say omo PSG ni say
and Barcelona and Manchester United na almost our against for more aside almost supporters
say match we see Real Madrid for nyabi be support Man U and I yensu nyina support Bayern ye fence Barca ye
nyina ni wa cars na we are the power of you cars na the power of you England
Chelsea Man City Liverpool Tottenham ye nyina ye Barca atiase it esa mo your view so but I don't say since I give with your potentially it's a champion more of a Champions League game na I know been teleport to match now unana bofu enso nya kokobuja ku o kwenden
o so musu team no ntokwa said last time so sana Lukaku ne Nicolo Barella almost last weekend game no musu na ntokwa sa omienu na enra so na Andrew Nana enso apala ya no nkoko nyina
okay your family in 77 Ana Akabi.
No na me who says Same ewo UK o say chairman no you right Van Persie you ungrateful. Also oba England na odika kwa Arsenal sana Manchester on ko be also ku twem. Na say muni game ambo. Say
muni game oba in Arsenal. Oh no so oba na go training grounds. No go chat you say young boys mo ya there. Team any team am boy ya team when mama Van Persie. Enti me encourage mo. Chasa wo say no. Oh ko man I say go school.
Say be Arsenal so mama na di Premier League nya dia na say.
Oh nya he.
Ko Manchester ko nya.
Mama ka say me ncho. E che kan no bi oko owie wa ha. Since oko owie school anoko since form o. Baby. What you say? How the schools be be one of since form. Maybe I call even say be I call casa. No go since form we even do was.
Yeah.
What you say? Maybe I do all students. Now all students no work on register for was for them, no register for cars for them. Let's open was no check cars. As everything you know. You will be on the day. It is Van Persie go choose Manchester over Arsenal. The league no bastard in one. You know.
Na league mo anye. Okay. Now John Brekum Chelsea that say Ghana League table.
Brekum Chelsea on the 10th. On that
I'm bow. Now, a Chelsea, a Todd Ball is with Chelsea.
Hey, Obi had there. As I went there, Chelsea, no England in that 10th. And I broke Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea no on the one. As that 10th, we say no one. Barry teams look where you say, who they teams no. Teams they say, Diana say, only Arsenal, and a lady. Diana born also the Arsenal, they know.
Hey.
Say any here, they don't the Ghana.
Okay.
Okay, England any here, and it's also the Ghana. But Chimney Man City, the naive Bikakra, but what the father sa Kotoko, name Manchester United. Tako Koko into the meeting now. Oh, and hearts of Tottenham. We the house for them pay. We also the house go with
Basa Subano so the Ayasu inconsistency.
Accra Lions I Newcastle. No, but no, I Obi, young Hadibi. Oh, you should hear James Liboa. I'm a performance this season or EPL. No. The Oyen of Ghana Hana on any boss. Accra Lions, they are becoming the Newcastle of Ghana.
Yeah.
Because we have a Frank Champion no investment on my own BBR.
Yeah.
And look at the performance of Omunya. It's how many Newcastle the boss I pay. Baby, you go start full up.
And also pay.
Medium Brighton, medium. Pay. Dreams in Liverpool. Dreams in Liverpool. Dreams for you, I didn't tell Liverpool. In terms of contest, you know, the battle, Mama, the man who goes in dreams team.
My story is here.
I didn't tell Liverpool battle.
Caption.
Omi enu said omo ya de omo leagues no. Say dreams any HA. Oh, Samattes, Brentford. Brekum Chelsea. RTU Aston Villa. Inter Crystal Palace. Great Olympics Nottingham. Pepe. Kyla Leicester. Pepe. It's the EPL as against the GPL. And on some and so and on autonomous Ghana Premier League. And on commence baby. Now, the entity say 100,000 Ghana cedi for subscription. Set team ya obeka teams no obey you know seed money no every free teams now obia be subscribe 100,000 Ghana cedi and now they are starting you know now we can find that with you 100,000
I'll bet you can face I'll bet you so when your subscription fees now first of all FA now mono and son be a member of the association no utia subscription fees and say oh babe cat autonomous league no so also utia you have to find money when you your mbepe replacement obi a team be obet be atua no we simple nti so manya ntia dia na wo so mo hyase so mo bo ho nkakra at least alaginya $100,000 so yimu 10,000 kratoa you can cover 100,000 Ghana cedis as a subscription fee. Yeah.
Well, yaba share eno aye subscription ne hon sense me nya clubs no how they are going to manage it but yamra efisem ni mu na efisem no ya share e dey free His Excellency Nana Danko Gufado na so ye nyina nim say Mohamed Polo no the dribbling magician, a legend of the game. Mohamed Polo book now call Omampenya so ye and I'll present a copy of that book. Edema Omampeni. Mohamed Polo in some etude.
Our government, for the love for football, hosted CAF African Award. I was there, but I was not to be recognized over there. And I was, we were invited. The GFA, leadership at that time invited some of us. We thought, they would present us to you. It didn't happen. So I sat down quietly. I was really very sad. But when you came to give your remarkable speech, when award was given to you, you said this award doesn't belong to you. You said it belongs to some legends who have sacrificed for Ghana. And you mentioned Mohamed Polo. Saying now that our time, we had a brand, and that is Ghana brand of football. It is called Agro at that time. Unfortunately, it looks as if, things are, shifting because of the sort of rise for outside, contracts. So we want everything to come in time. So we don't give this, talented ones, the time to write. And it looks as if it's not helping us. I said, no, because it's the right time for me to see His Excellency. I have to introduce this brand of football, Agro, with the 5 years development plan. I said, no, this is also the time, to also present the plan to His Excellency. And I know His Excellency, love football.
Well, Mohamed Polo, Diano, and presente the book no ye bibia we na sign a 5-year plan, 5-year development planner. Okay, no the mama no the FR.
Recognize your talent, and continue to acknowledge all that you have done for Ghanaian football and Ghanaian sports. It's been a lifetime's contribution. We're all very grateful to you for that. I think the two books, the two papers that you have presented to me today are absolutely on point. Just as your visit today is on point. There's always the right time to meet, and this is the right time. Despite all that has gone before, this is the right time. I'm always encouraged by citizens of this country that continue to show an interest in the development of our country in their areas of speciality, even long after they themselves are active in the area. And that is a real love of country that you demonstrate in doing that. I find it really, really commendable, highly appreciated. And it's an example you're setting for the future generation of people, that long after you stop playing, you can continue to have an interest and an impact on the development of the sport.
His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of Ghana, and this answer we to Jano say encouraging words to Mohamed Polo. Not a 5-year development plan, so be making sure they be used near the Eddie Juma. Enti Enra the Jubilee House, and I said Jumadiwi, and so a course now you remember more Asempa FM, and so Eddie Jumabi and say now more say Ghana Football Dialogue series no. Almost say you bet you any Pamoma Stadium beam ti adwen toatoa na say ye nyina toatoa adwen ni ahwekwaya fans Mesaba Stadium. Dr. Tony Obing executive council member of the GFA and now Dr. Obing Kasai SSC in summer even penny vona kana ebiso. So Jesus Kumasi and Accra other centers in the they don't seem to have a problem.
I wonder if that thing has factual base, because it's Accra and Kumasi that seem to be to have been suffering that. Go to Samagway and tell me that fans don't go to the stadium. Go to Takwa and tell me that they don't go. Go to Bechin, fans go. Generally. So I think that assertion, I wonder if it is factually based, but it is because these areas create the optics. But now, if you watch the Otoko match in Kumasi, which was played on Monday, did you watch it on Monday? Look at the number of people who were there. I think it means that when Haas and Kotoko they have big following, so when they are not getting the results, some people get angry, even don't want to go to the stadium. But again, it is also clear that if we could rearrange our timing, it may attract Monday. There's no football activity, I won't say no, but there's very, very few football activity, international activities. The EPL, you know, be playing, La Liga, good Ghanaians watch a lot, so you can get football-loving people to go there. So there are a lot of things that have to be done to attract a lot of supporters.
Well, Dr. Obi Mama Sana, the other stories number. Still, I say everybody on say Nipa Stadium.
Yeah.
A Kumasi ni Accra and Kwana Nipanko. No, Council Kotokoni Accra Lions. That was at the stadium.
Yeah.
Then was in Papa.
I say almost standard no. They say no more refi Ghana football. Refi Ghana football 20 years ago. Refi Ghana football 25 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Nipa they are satisfied. And my worry is they don't back their statements with statistics, with facts. Okay, so when you go to Summer Boys, Summer Tech versus Dreams FC, we had 5,000 people. You go to the Dreams FC versus Tamale City, we had 11,000 people. They just talk. Just talk. No man can Chairman, it's evident, very honorable men are handling our football. Maybe they are lost because, someone, Dr. Tony Obinkai, is virtually repeating in someone the boss, Ketiye Sukrekukaye. So that's the thinking within that setup. I'm not too sure some are worried about that fact. No. So he's talking about timing. Okay, so timing has always been an issue. Yeah, okay. Ghana football share Premier League no Ghana Premier League bomb matches na numera mranten output, supporters experience, the quality of the game was through. But there are other challenges because floodlights and even fuel and fueling the generators for the floodlights cost our clubs need to mean there. Games be between 10 to 12 because in the La Liga there are early kickoffs. Michel La Liga game be no papa 9:30, 10 thereabout. It was great. Those are options we can. But the problem the problem now in penny for na yo majuma sombe fix the problem no problem no. Into normal canon is Kumasi and Accra only. Kumasi and so look, the honest fact is even in Takwa, if it's not Mediama versus Kotoko and not Mediama versus Hartlewood in Brekum and your Brekum Chelsea versus Kotoko Hartlewood or even a local derby Brekum versus Brekum Chelsea versus Bechem United, even in RTU, saying RTU Tamale City and RTU Kotoko and RTU Hartlewood, where are the numbers? In FNA they have to sit down and I was almost snatching on the numbers to chairman and come on shallow in my estimation. They don't back but Ghana need be as who say a man for Co Stadium, but the managers of the games no say a man for so they are not worried. So why do you have to get worried?
My imagine say bright about tell and mundi say juma we my na I appreciate you at the end very well. League November back on Wednesday. Manchester hold you be call sentence on a video of the place. Say enquire
Legon City Tamale City.
Legon City Tamale City. You have a video.
Nipa be how much they 500.
500 crowd a dozen. 100 crowd
a dozen. So a bebasu Wednesday crash here.
Now Accra Lions they do that Dreams FC in Legon City's match be and I'm told 7 tickets now.
Wednesday said on 3 p.m.
Yeah, 3.
I mean the common sense. Wednesday na nipa ni abro won adwuma mo ye na adwuma no. Onya ho mehwe Legon City's Dreams FC.
Brekum Chelsea Samatex.
Brekum Chelsea Samatex o Brekum. Omanya bro so omunya more than nipa 500.
Ediana Stars King Pfizer. So much like King Pfizer win. Doma 4 beko all right, but omumro 1,000.
King Pfizer win.
Yeah, King Pfizer win.
Okay.
Yeah, King Pfizer win.
Karela Accra Lions.
Karela Accra Lions. Omunyamro 300 because Accra Lions former. Into Karela home for no kwa. Some beko in the buses be abro so bus back. I almost more than nipa for.
Ala Kotoko Bechem United. Fan fest,
Oh, okay. So number Kotoko Benya numbers, no. All right. So the fan say Kotoko Kotoko Bechem for Tabakumas.
Yeah.
And the fan say Bechem be nipa be 300 and 400 from nipa be 300 from Bechem. Now Kotoko the 4,000 or so. And the Bechem total of like 6,000. And no, that's maximum.
Kotoku Royals and Dreams FC.
No, Nipa 120. I know you're the officials, ni players, ni na beka 120. Kotoku Royals, Dreams FC.
Maybe any Go Stars name Swatreman.
I know Nipa beko, baby any Nipa Hebo Dance Park pa inchi. And also Omenya Nipa 500, 600, 700.
Great Olympics ne had to focus 6 p.m.
Oh, you know that's a rivalry. That's a big game. Into Omenya be 5,000.
5,000
Omenya had to work.
Omenya 2,000.
Your football near ni we say Premier League no your ball no cry more yes nipa 47,000 attendance.
Now say omusu e-ticket no say go come back come to 3,000 tickets.
Yeah.
3,009 was say 3,000 tickets no ye ka wan say but ade ba ko na omu nyina so hwini. Say ye ka ba say nipa hwe ball no you are basing it on the night e wo ho. And na ye dey compare enne. Say enne no nipa nko. Now, so that the Kumasini Akran Nipa Korogobo game omunya 3,000 fans watching. That same 3,000 fans, Ukukuru 3,000 fans, no, now don't go good doma a full stadium.
Yeah.
On the Abnaka, so 3,000 fans, no, Udom go dance park a full stadium. Udom go dewa a full stadium. And nothing I make us say, moment deceive your in thinking that Ogo other place and go for it because Sekonoko could dream, sir. Koroko fans won kai betukako koroko fans wo the ho abeko omomo sa eastern region area ho nyina will go to because on your chance to see Koroko once.
Yeah.
The same way Hartford.
Yeah.
We should address the thing and stop playing the ostrich. I say
yeah football is say be bring club owners no. And I'm cry individual clubs, I'm cry traditional clubs. So there's always this thinking. Say, look, there's every way possible to suppress the Bofuakwais, the BA Uniteds, the 11 Wise, the Hazakers, the Dwarfs. So traditional clubs, no individual, manage and own clubs. Now so desperate to. So look, it's a Bofuakwane BA United. I wouldn't say a classic. Dwarfs ne Vipers, a classic. Wouldn't say Connors, any King Faisal, a Connors. A classic. Akes Wise a classic. Gapoha Fienya is a classic game. All Blacks versus the Wu, a classic. Okowu versus Okowu United, maybe the Power FC cry a company team. More numbers, no more banner ECG staff, be brave actually. But says you acquire one-man team. Into your call, ne mark kakra bi abusuafo kakra bi and the boys be no masam no mo come so me Premier League club. Look, that autonomous league, I was somebody shame said, look, if you are unable to even give us more than 5,000 registered supporters, and this year for Premier League club, about a dream says any other teams in Krano to me register because they don't have the fan base. Into no try say on the the rest. They are you had to work in Kotkofu. They are more than 2,000 or 3,000 Ghana cedis. But they don't want to tell you the story because some more can is not for no many traditional teams some more base no more yet they almost but don't want more. A problem where a league no into Dream FC Mediama Kotoku Royals 1-man teams in Kwa. I don't know Ebusia and then Namfufoka Krebi. So that's the story of our football. And it's unfortunate. They are not willing to omo nyoma dwen some beji no kra na tum and omo nyoma dwen some be ye ho adwuma nti kakra na wo ho na anka Drew Black Stars can some omo be kekai can see it's a problem, chairman.
Well, young training say if you Black Star match no nipa be ma because ozo ka say clubs no mo the room more the room na off from no ka ho na amanipa enko stadium until the engineer say bi ana Black Star game no the obono etimi akọ said e was say kwa already ento aso ye go heart so ga so ye na Honor Dr. Nyawo Tamaklu akasa Dr. Nyawo Tamaklu say omo ka say board for no management for no influence selection no omo modi.
Apart from being a member of the board, I'm a member of the Council of Patrons, the highest decision-making body of the country. So I have the right to come on air and explain certain situations that are being pushed into the minds of people. Now, We have on our hands now a lot we are trying to sort out. Apart from the fiscal structure we are putting in place, it's not easy to get the team running. And I can assure you, if you like, you can call the coach now. If there's anyone, to my knowledge, on board or outside the board who has been telling him what to do, he should name the person immediately. I throw the challenge now. Call the coach, you have his number, and find out from him. I'm sure he can communicate with you. He is a straightforward person. To tell me if there's anybody either on the board of directors, among the board of directors, or in management, or even outside, who are enforcing or dictating to him who should come on board and who cannot come on board.
Well, I know you sama Dr. Nyahu Tamaklu to Jabat or say Asante Kotoko go through similar challenges in terms of inconsistencies in performance. But on Tin Yomana or Tio Hard to Fukuno.
We have a club, a brotherly club like Kotoko. They go through a lot of difficulty. Kotoko cannot compare its best to Accra or Fukuno, I can tell you, in many sense. But how many times have we seen individuals or even supporters who are not known, apart from making noise, nobody knows them anymore, come into the public domain to run down the club? I have not seen it so far. I mean, that shows how committed they are to the club. I mean, why?
Okay. I know you sama Dr. Nyahu Tamaklu edit to Jameva Beji. Wajin tre was Sansi when you Koyina Christian Achu so Nifi. I say dignities need to pay and need to pay in. Be a coach. I know say swag ne other bodies ne be a planning. Now the president of Liberia, George Weah, was donating $10,000 to the family and Stephen Tornado appear and of course our sister. When was no we say hey when you on business school and we are there we now nipa film near come once more there anyway and already dignitaries now omo kochiana ebi so koja Samoa Rabiu Mohammed so a lot of the players, a lot of traditional we are friends Lydia Folsom in fact celebrities at Ubia Eko Akakochia the family of Christian Achu and also I don't know Nale Amponsa Kumasi Asante will see you on David. I was in charge of branch and communication. I'm also called. I got signed a book of condolence at the Emma Ekun Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and so I make appearance. And so Tisadi is saying on the 4th of March, and Barcelona on the 4th of March, no, the 5th, 4th of March near Friday, the 5th Saturday, the Sunday sit. And I got to go house bono. Now the next day, no next and also your holiday. I know I say now. This is a holiday. 6 months you match.
Yes, somebody say no my youth centers no man koye bako my correct one be who are more they train say man pay.
I'm checking say you did apart from regionals. District be answer.
Yes, district.
It is 216 districts. Ubia
budget
ceremony.
Yes, Ubia.
That region be answer.
Your original and national level.
Then your main yes, you chili. Yeah, prema Send late on my penny. Ubi obendi be a country on my penny. Say Kadia no beya. O the national one in the beya they are tiasi. Yen chad ya kenyi
Chairman, by this time, my own preparations. We my raising budget, raising voucher, sign BBRGG Scandinavia. Oh, monsieur, so mine be now, man, Penny can say, come with the best.
Also, for go see building. Was it Oba? Yes, Oba. Also, a cancel our National Day celebration.
Yeah.
Now, when saying Kamiko, I don't come out to him and saying Kawino. We then say no nanka fellow Ghanaians no man penya ibako maybe a TV so ya born national anthem no address the nation say ubi anyi nani is Ghana's independence but I feel no independence no yen yes ceremony bia ma obi am match but yen fa just self reflection so man say your situation e wo mu no na yen hwe kwa yen nyina be boa in nation building I dey pay your mind no correct na yen ko match we see about $3 million 4 million na be na am for me
yeah match we are say party when you veterans old soldiers ni old aposi for my omunya ahia mpempi residency and regional coordinating council no my party na on so omko nti wo hwe sika omodi renovation wo whole facility no na wo hwe de other district ayenye wo bibia then you know say certainly there's a problem with this country chama unim say all Africa Games 2023 ya postpone ko 2024 because into me your facilities into me I mean your team chama
Tanzania president agoto be das pa governor agoto also child
okay
dogs so child now say we Tanzania president your friend no Suhulu or oba be say Samia Suluhu Hassan ono ne cancel National Day celebration.
Yeah.
Yes, no, some boka almost
400. It's not up to $500,000.
$400,000. Now, I know say $400,000. No, one was almost so. I don't mean your pa. Na girls school be also about to see dormitory mom. And also cancel some budget no me is cano. Or one could see girls dormitory no. No cancel National Day celebration no. Ghana, omanpenyi na nadwe. Yes, so. Whatever chance the majority return be among return be muju twa ne man bi na Ghana o man ehia no ye nyesa party kakrakasa nationwide party
side say Jerry Benya pictures of Pius Hazide or visit ho o ma wie bibia o ma ye kama pa o ma painting ne kama
yes na Sunday celebration $445,000
yeah
$445,000
yeah
and anka Tanzania for be spend it
yeah
and Obano, it decided say no, we come, Movesicano, and go see girls dormitory now. Yeah, celebration New Year. I was about to pesca, near the casino. Moveseska we go see. No mun chumde no we Tanzania near a holiday, Jiwani, a minor birthday. Ghana over $1 million. National Day
presidential convoy be free Krayako accommodation baby ombeda aduane ombedi fuel logistics miscellaneous regional minister so meaning baby akumasi ebe the SB Jackson Parker and omde be call Bekwaya na one of the districts and also delegation ebe call the convoy bo so mu di akire nadmo police bia na di akire e wi ani aye party kitwa bi na edidi na akoda nti 6 March no so ye obi harvest nti
wow there be one by 6 March man
caterer benya contract or nipo rent tent on so no contract beba obi abedidi wo ho
yase Buhari zu ye bi o yase Buhari zu cha yase check yase Buhari zu cha o National Day celebration mo sa se budget no dey
nti on chairman o ma wie we no for Independence Day o ma wie. They've invested in this one, made sure it's okay for Independence Day celebration. But when you say you did 6 March inti ya koho kana nkasa dia ya my way. You bet me wie. Ade ni nyina bi egunwura mu nyina e bet me wie. But one so man penyin ba de yakọ painting ne kama na minister na mo no ye inspection no mo we so no acha next year no so are ni say no sisi yo it is a problem it's a problem
yeah Buhari de no so ya no kre yes Buhari so e cancel Nigeria de no say eno so sa no na say okay yen twaso yen friends actually there and also the love of the show of love from the people of this country massive. Now a bit of Yakaba independence here, MPP delegation led by the General Secretary Justin Frimpong Kudia, JFK, and also Omoko, they donated 10,000 to the family. Ex-footballers and also Yanti. It's going to be a grand 1 week celebration. 1 week commemoration. ne nyinaa no ɛbɛba so Christian Achidie no on Friday and we and so ɛba so Andy fa boafo no bra na yɛnto so na yɛnka obi asɛ